Karlhard Papercraft. Hello. So if you want to have round shapes, like sphere-like shapes, okay, you can use the sphere here, yeah. But there's something that you need to pay attention to, okay? So if you add the sphere, so if you just keep it like this, it's not going to work, because now if you export this out, yeah, if you export this as a paper model, you will see what's going to happen, okay? So I export this out. Okay, and then if I look at this one, then you will see that the sphere is like, it's going to be like this. Okay, so this is going to be a real pain to build. Okay. Well, actually, this is, you know, another thing that you should do is you should add it. I mean, you could, of course, add make the seams here. Okay, you could add seams so it comes out more better. But of course, you will still have many circles. Okay, if that's acceptable for you to build so many rounds, then it's okay. But you can also simplify it. Okay, so if you add the sphere, yeah. So there are two ways. The one way is you reduce the amount of rings. Okay, so then you will have less. Okay, so now you will have only 4 instead of so many. Okay, so that will make it more manageable. So now if I will have object, and then I will select the edit mode, I will select the rings. Yeah, I will select the rings to be seams. Yeah, I will select the rings to be seams. And then I will export out. Yeah, and it's also advisable to define one seam along the length. Okay, because then you can be sure that they will be aligned properly. And then you can go to export and export out. Okay, and then you will have rings, but you will have less rings. Okay, you will have less rings in total. Or another option that you have is you can make what we call petals. Okay, so then you will add again the sphere, but now you will not reduce the amount of rings. You can have a very high amount of rings, but instead you reduce the amount of segments. Okay, so to have have less, so like maybe 10, or yeah. So this will still, so this actually feels more round later when you build it. Okay, so in this case you will have the more rings, but this time you will make the seams along the length. Okay, you will make the seams along the length. And the maxim. And then export it out. And then it will come out in a different way. Okay, you can see export out. Here, petals. Okay, export paper model. Export. Okay, and then you will see that this one is coming out in a different way, because you just have you have all those small petals here. You can see they are all the same, because and then you will glue them together along the length to create the ball. Yeah, and that's what you need to pay attention to if you have sphere-like parts. And of course, if you scale the sphere, so if it's like this, yeah, or more wide, yeah, if like I have like a kind of like a dome, it will all still be the same. Okay, that's how it goes.